So on top of that, let's jump into ExxonMobil. They announced today, I believe, or at least I saw the news today, that they're going to use flare gas to mine BTC. So earlier this year, ConocoPhillips, another oil giant in the United States, announced that they're selling flare gas to an undisclosed Bitcoin mining company, but they do not hold BTC on the balance sheet, or they're not mining it themselves. And then ExxonMobil announced that they are doing the same in the state of South Dakota, which is also the state that ConocoPhillips is doing it as well. They announced that the project started in January 2021, and it uses about 18 million cubic feet of gas per month. So, it's another large company that's finding excess energy and using it to earn a profit. So I don't know, in my opinion, it seems like almost every single one of these companies that has some sort of excess energy, whether it's flare gas or something else, is going to find a way to harness that energy and add Bitcoin mining in some way, shape, or form. Just from a general business perspective, why wouldn't you, right? Because it's a profitable business. You're losing that energy anyway, and exactly like we were saying earlier, it's like you're flaring it into the ecosystem, and it's just friendly to the environment, despite what some of the ESG narrative might want to say. Harnessing this energy overall, just very bullish from my perspective. So what do you think about the ExxonMobil announcement?
Yeah, again, the best part is that there's corporate people inside ExxonMobil that are going to have to be running the mental analysis on how to do the accounting, on seeing the word Bitcoin in their email box, on calling up the local rep and saying, hey, please go to site 5 to fix the valve of the Bitcoin miner, you know what I mean? And I love that part of it. I love that people are humans, just regular people out and about, are seeing Bitcoin at their job, in a place like South Dakota. This is real and it's happening. And then just on energy, surplus as a whole, I have solar at my house now for the first time, and it's just interesting, being an energy producer. I am an energy producer, and so now I'm getting in the weeds of well, how much are you paying me for my energy, or how much am I paying for the energy that I'm using? And I'm realizing that the whole thing is super rigged. If I have a surplus kilowatt hour of energy, the utility company pays me 3.5 cents for it. But if I use one of their kilowatt hours of energy, they charge me 30 cents for it. That's rigged. That's rigged. Okay, so we don't need to do that anymore. Now we have Bitcoin. Again, so I'm now an individual that can, in my citadel, in my little homestead carved out here on my 10,000 feet, can build what I want to do and create my own energy and monetize it the way that I want to monetize, and just break even with them and have nothing to do with them. That's awesome. That's terrific. And it's terrific that now that same thing can happen all the way up at ConocoPhillips, and they can use all this flare gas, and instead of having to pay for the credits and have it be a negative, that they're outgoing money, they're now incoming money. And now the worst problem that they're going to have to solve is, which currency do they hold it in? So that's a good problem to have, that someone at their corporate office is now going to have to run those numbers and decide which currency they hold it in.